Welcome back. Today, we're jumping right into a huge topic, how AI is completely rewiring the DNA of design and creative business.
So let's kick things off with this really big idea. Design has totally evolved. It's not just about making things look good anymore. It's about crafting entire experiences. And AI? Well, it's right at the center of this shift, changing not just what we create, but the very way we think about creating.
To really get why AI's impact is so massive, you first have to understand the world designers are living in right now. It's like a pressure cooker, a constant, relentless demand for more speed, more adaptability, and perfect consistency across, well, everywhere.
This slide just lays it all out, doesn't it? It perfectly shows that shift. I mean, what used to take weeks of painstaking manual work can now be spit out in minutes. But look closer. It's also the shift from relying on a gut feeling to making decisions backed by tons of real-time data. That is a total game changer for business strategy.
And that brings us to a really crucial point here. AI is not coming for anyone's creativity. Think of it more like a strategic partner that completely re-engineers the whole creative process, from that first little spark of an idea all the way to a massive product launch.
So if it's not a replacement, what is it? Let's look at how this builds a whole new kind of partnership, where AI really acts as a powerful co-pilot, amplifying the skills of the human designer. Now, even with all this powerful new tech, the heart of great branding, it's timeless. It is still and will always be about creating an emotional connection and telling a story that people care about. These things are the absolute soul of the work.
And this is where AI slots in perfectly. Its job is to supercharge those fundamentals. It handles all the heavy lifting, generating tons of variations, visualizing concepts in a flash, so the designer can stay focused on the big picture strategy.
Okay, so that's the theory. But what does this new AI-powered playbook actually look like in the real world? Let's really dive in and see how a brand can be born from start to finish. Okay, just imagine you're starting a new company. Instead of being stuck with just a couple of initial sketches, AI lets you explore this huge, vast landscape of logo ideas in a tiny fraction of the time. This isn't just about being faster, it's about a deeper, more creative exploration right from the get-go. And from that one logo you choose, you can instantly start to build out the entire visual identity. Every single element, from the mood and the colors to how the brand actually lives on physical products. It's all developed together, making sure you have a really strong, unified presence. Now you can take that whole identity and actually see it in the real world. An idea becomes a photorealistic product sitting on a store shelf, all before a single physical thing has even been made. This just slashes prototyping costs and gives you incredible agility. But it's not just about making things look good faster. AI is also shifting strategy from being based on pure intuition to being driven by data-backed insights. This data makes the creative process stronger, cuts down on the guesswork, and ultimately it drives real business success.
So this new workflow puts AI right at the beginning, right after the initial brief. It's there to supercharge the research, the concepting, the optimization, creating a much smarter and more direct path from a client's goal to a successful launch. This side-by-side really says it all, doesn't it? It perfectly captures how AI is just demolishing the old barriers to entrepreneurship. The insane costs, the long timelines, the need for huge teams, all of that is being replaced by tools that empower a single person.
And this change is, well, it's profound. It literally opens the door for individual designers to become founders, to launch their own products and build entire businesses, something that was pretty much out of reach before without some serious investment and a whole team.
So, what does this all mean for the future? Well, it means the role of the designer isn't going away. Not at all. It's actually evolving into something way more strategic and even more powerful.
The designer of tomorrow is kind of like a conductor. They're expertly blending their uniquely human skills, critical thinking, empathy, storytelling, with a complete mastery of these new AI tools to create something brand new. This is basically the modern creatives toolkit. On one side, you've got AI literacy. That's about knowing how to use the instrument, how to prompt it, how to critique what it gives you, and how to understand the ethical side of it. But the other side, the human core, that's about knowing the music.
It's using your creativity, your empathy, and your critical mind to turn an AI-generated idea into a truly meaningful solution. The tools, they'll keep changing. But these human skills, they are absolutely timeless and more valuable than ever.
Ultimately, the final message here is both clear and, I think, really optimistic. Adaptability is the key. It's not just about surviving this massive shift, it's about leading the future of the entire creative industry.
So that's our look at AI's game-changing role in creative business. The tools are here, they're more accessible than they have ever been. And really, that leaves just one question. With this brand new Copilot by your side, where are you gonna fly first?